3, 2, 1. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the live stream. We're going to be picking back up with Vigil. We did sort of complete the game. We killed the last boss, but this game is a little bit like Dark Souls 1, where if you don't do certain quests, like whenever you go to kill the last boss of Dark Souls 1, you could potentially lock yourself out of the DLC to where you have to go back and play the game over again to do the DLC. But this isn't exactly DLC. There are bosses that if you don't get certain items or do certain quests, you won't be able to do certain bosses. So since I pretty much completed the game, or sort of completed the last boss, I've reloaded one of my previous saves. I'm going to go back and try to get to the bosses that I have not been able to do. I don't know if I'll be able to get to all of them, but there are 4 that I've missed. And I've had to take I've got a little bit of notes that I'll be referencing. I'm not going to reference any kind of strats on the bosses, but just more or less, what I need in order to hopefully get to them. I'm trying to take it kind of slow as far as, because I don't want to spoil anything. But it's a little hard when the game, if you don't, like I said, if you don't do certain quests or you don't get certain items because you didn't find them. The only way to kind of not spoil is to do a whole new playthrough again and hope you don't miss it, a second time around. And I don't know if I really want to play the game all the way through again, at least not right now. I would like to play it again. It's a great game. I just don't know if I want to do another full playthrough. Possibly. Oh, in regards to my PS5, I got a notification from Target today, which I posted on my Twitter. It is shipped and it is expected to be delivered Monday the 23rd. Of course, I was told it was shipped before, but last time I didn't actually get an official shipping tracking number and all that. They just sent me a notification saying it was shipped. So we will see. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into it here. Now, what I had to do, I'm just going to show you where I'm at. So I'm not going to fight this boss right now. So we're at the plague boss. I'm not going to engage him right now because I want to go back and explore other parts of the game and get some other items that I missed previously. One second. Okay. So we want to go explore right there as well. I kind of did a little reference work last night just to kind of see what, what I need to do. So there were some areas that I kind of neglected or whatever. Whoa. Okay, underground hall key. Now there were a few doors when I was exploring that I was not able to unlock, so maybe that key actually does something. Okay, we got a healing potion. Probably should have healed up before I grabbed those. Okay, it looks like we've cleared that area there. It looks like there's an area up there that we need to do. Trying to figure the fastest way there. I think I'm just going to port to that the upper one there, and then work my way down. I also need to remember to save when I get in here. And I did go ahead and back up this save. I've been backing up my saves for at the end of every stream in case I ever wanted to go back and load something. Oh, okay. I've already been in here. All right, let's go all the way to the left here. Oh yeah, these fuckers heal. Whoa. Okay, let's go over here first. Oh, I also figured out so there are places in the game I was not able to jump to. And there's like a kind of like, I don't know if I'd say a secret jump, but you have to use like dash and jump like I just did there, and it gives you like a bit of a boost, so you're able to get to places that you normally wouldn't be able to jump to. So I'm going to try that. Oh, who's this cat? Do doctor. I wonder if I should come back and talk to that dude after I've killed the doctor. I don't really know how to do this jump, so... Let me go up here first. Oh, okay. Looks like a shortcut. Okay, this is where I think where I entered. Oh, I did it. Holy shit. Okay, shimmer stone. Really? You give me this ridiculous jump and you just give me common items? I think for a jump like that, you should give like something a little bit more unique. All right, we're going to head down right there. Now grab on. Oh. So you kind of have to do a dash jump. And it has to be timed appropriately. I don't want to level up anymore. So maybe I should just skip through these guys. Yeah, as I'm level 60, I don't want to level anymore. I think that's one of the things I would like to have seen implemented to the game is a system kind of like the Souls system, because you have more control over your leveling, whereas this you could literally go through the entire game and maybe you want to stop leveling, but you can't, because unless you stop attacking enemies and killing them. That was the problem that I had with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, is I kept leveling and it got to the point where I felt like I was overpowered. And that's kind of how I feel now. I guess I could switch it to hard mode. Let me do that. Yeah, because one... Whoa. Let's see how hard mode is. If it's too hard, then we'll switch it back. Oh, okay, I see there's another area down there that we need to explore. We could teleport. Oh, we're at the wrong one. I think we need to go to the lower one. Oh no, because this is... Actually, yeah, we need to go to the middle one and then the lower one. Jesus. Whoa. All right, we already went down there. Apparently these drop like the mats needed to upgrade weapons. Oh shit, these bitches. Shit. I'm about dead. Man, these bitches are no fucking joke. They do some fucking damage. Of course, I did switch it to hard mode, so that I guess that makes sense. Whoa! Yeah, that spell's pretty OP. Okay, I've already got that. Fucker. They also give a lot of gold. What the hell did he do? Oh, he went underground. Damn it, I leveled again. I guess it's alright if I'm on hard mode now. They are taking a lot longer to kill. Oh, okay, so there's technically two ways in. All right, we need to go check out what was over there. I totally fucked that up. Shit. I think we did go in here already. Oh, no, we didn't. Cool. This motherfucker takes a shit ton. He's like a bitch to kill. And he has a long fucking range attack he does too. Oh, he's almost dead. I think I got him. Yep. Damn. 1,200 gold. Okay, here's another door. Ooh. Bondage coat. 50 Shades of Vigil. Let's see what that's about. I think I'll keep my Scarlet. Dude, these boots are legit. Yeah, I'll keep the boots. Dude. Check her out. She's all strutting her stuff. Yes, it definitely understands bondage. Okay. Need to go to another part of the game now. I want to try to get that there's an item, well, there's a lot of items I want to try to get. I guess I could have feathered out. All right, let's save here. I want to try something because I don't know if I'll die, but let's try just jumping and seeing what happens. At least we're saved, and if we die, we'll just reload. Because climbing down this ladder fucking takes forever, and I'm impatient as fuck. Nope, I didn't die. I switched it to hard mode because I felt the game wasn't really as, I don't want to say it was not challenging, but it started getting to the point where it wasn't feeling challenging. Whoa! So I reloaded, I killed the last boss, but I reloaded from a previous save so I could go do some of the bosses that I missed. Or at least I hope I can. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so apparently there's like an item over here somewhere or something that I missed. So I'm going to try to go grab that. I did a little bit of research. You know, because I kind of finished the game, but it's almost like doing Dark Souls 1 where if you don't unlock the DLC, you miss it and then you don't know. And then you got to go back and if you don't know how to unlock it, you got to look it up or have somebody tell you or play it again and try to figure it out. Okay, I think this is probably one of those spots where I got to do one of these fucking crazy jumps. Dude, that is pro. I did it my first try. Yeah, that's true. I really wouldn't object to the way it was done if it didn't throw you into New Game Plus after you killed, the final boss. Like if you could have continued on the same, like they did Dark Souls 3, that would have been fine. And if there was a way to still unlock the DLC, I think that's the way they should have done it. And why they still haven't patched it, I don't know if it could be patched because I don't really remember how to do the unlocking for it. I know there's several steps. And I don't know if patching it would kind of break that part of the game. All right, let's do this. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm getting myself into here. Bloodborne unlocked the DLC after Amelia, which gave you more than enough time to look for. Yeah, Bloodborne was perfect. And I don't think Dark Souls 3, I don't think there's anything particularly special you need to do to unlock it. I think you kill the boss and you just move on. Which is kind of, I mean, it's okay, but it is kind of cool to have the option to unlock it because it kind of, makes you kind of work for it. But to be locked out of it once you kill the final boss, like Dark Souls 1, I don't think that was a good design choice. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do D2, but that'll probably be, or DS2, but that'll probably be the last one that I do. So hopefully I'll be starting Demon Souls soon, and then after Demon Souls, I just need to do the DLC of Dark Souls 3 and then D2, and I think I've got all the games complete. And then I just don't know if Elden Ring will be out before I get around to doing DS2. Oh, okay, I can do this. All right, cool. They released 3 DLCs, and the hints for each DLC was written on the same place, and it changed with each DLC. Oh, okay. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions about Dark Souls 2. I've heard from, and most of the opinions I try to gather from people that are like the hardcore, well, I don't know if I'd say hardcore Souls fans, but generally people that have played most or all of the games. Oh, okay. All right, we're going to have to try to do a leap of faith here. Oh, shit, I don't think I made it. Nope. Fuck. Well, I did make it, actually. There was a chest there. Oh, shit, that means I got to do that jump again. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I own Scholar. That was the one I originally bought. But I was told by a couple people that it is recommended to play the original and not Scholar. Not that there's anything wrong with Scholar, but ooh, cool. Not too bad. I wonder if I should save. Yeah, let me try. Let me save here. Because some of these jumps are a bitch to fucking do. It's a bit stupid in some areas. Oh, okay. Like when I've looked at Dark Souls 2, I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I mean, the graphics, some of the graphics aren't the best, but I mean, it's not terrible. But a lot of it looks like a regurgitation of Dark Souls 1. It didn't really look like it evolved Dark Souls 1 that much. Like, you know, what you see like from, like if you look at Dark Souls 3, there's definitely like a step up in evolution. Of course, the game came out years later, but it almost seems like maybe they did it more of a cash grab, like Dark Souls 1 did well, so they went in and did another. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. That's kind of speculation. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like, people have mixed feelings about it, but they still like it. I probably will get around to playing it at some point. All right, let's just jump regularly. Okay, I didn't die that time. All right, what's in here? Balance ring. Okay, what's a balance ring? Let's heal. Oops. Let's get rid of the health. I don't think we need the health. Balance ring. When falling from a high place, the wearer will contort their body to offset fall damage and perfectly balanced and symmetrical ring. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? From Dark Souls 3, the cat ring. The one that you get when you do the wedding. I think you do the wedding and then you got to go talk to that chick and she gives you a cat ring and you put it on and it's supposed to like negate. It doesn't make you immune to fall damage, but you can fall from higher places and you either don't take damage or you take less damage. I can't remember exactly how it works. Let's try this ring out. Let's see what happens. Actually, let's save. Okay, it's less damage. Actually, I don't want to waste these saves. Oh, there's a spell that makes you take no damage. I think I've seen that. I don't know the name of it. So I've watched some speedrunners, and I noticed that some of them will cast this spell when they're doing the speed run, and it gives their ankles like these blue glowing shackles, and they'll like fall or jump from a spot that looks like they would normally die from, and they don't. So I wonder if that's the spell you're talking about. Like, I don't know the name of it either, but I do know the animation because I see the speedrunners use it all the time. Okay, yeah, that's the one. All right, let's see what happens. I didn't take any damage at all from that. Dude, this ring is legit. Dude. I need to get to a safe spot for this. Dude, that's cool. All right, let's get to a safe spot. I've been hearing from people. I haven't watched like any real gameplay for Demon Souls. I watched like the first section, but I've already seen the first section because I played it on a PS3 emulator. And the game director has said, yeah, the remake, and he said that well, I played the original first section on the DS3 or the PS3 emulator, and I said I killed the first boss. That was actually a mistake on my part. So I actually killed the second boss. The first boss killed me, which I guess is the tutorial boss. I just forgot about it, but I killed what I thought at the time was the first boss, which is that one Planix, I think it's called. And it's like this, it looks like this big shit demon with a bunch of little shit demons that have shields that protect it with spears and whatnot. Yeah, I just call it the shit demon. And so I did kill that, but that so I've done all of that. Yeah, Phalanx. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but and that's as far as I got. I mean, I could have continued playing, but I wanted to wait because this was way before Demon Souls was even announced, like that it was, you know, being remade. So I was actually going to play Demon Souls, you know, this holiday. I wanted to get the DLC done for Dark Souls 3 and then do Demon Souls. But then when the PlayStation was announced back in, when they did that first live stream, I think it was back in like May. That's when I think we got the official announcement for Demon Souls. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm definitely playing that. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I guess I'll find out. But the head director at Blue Point was saying that he believes that Demon Souls is actually one of the easier of the Souls franchise because it was, you know, because it was, I guess, was the first. But as you go and progress through the other games, it seems like the other games are actually harder. And other people have said the same thing. So, and it's also quite a bit different than the other Souls games. Like the focus doesn't seem to be so much as on the bosses, but more the environment. Like as you're going through the areas and you're having to deal with the enemies in the area. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, since I can fall without taking damage, I want to try to go over here and unlock that part. If there's anything there. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I hope there's some challenge. Like I don't want to be grinding on a boss for like hours and hours and hours, or even a couple of days like I did with Cause. But I also don't want it to be like I go in there and kill it in 1 or 2 attempts. Like I want it to be, you know, kind of challenging. Like a, you know, a bit of a balance, you know, where it's not like ridiculously hard, but I don't want it ridiculously easy. Wow. Okay, I think I got hit by arrows there. Oh, there's a chest there. Ooh, Scarlet Mask. Oh, shit. Look at this. Oh, I must have knocked this down before. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Like Champion Gundyr and Demon Souls or Dark Souls 3, I felt that was a really well-balanced fight. I didn't feel it was like ridiculously hard, but it wasn't easy either. It was just, it felt balanced. It felt good. I enjoyed that fight. Yeah, I felt that was a really well-balanced fight. And I mean, I don't want to knock the developers because it's really hard to develop a boss. Yeah, I would agree. That's probably my favorite as well so far, but I still have the DLC to do. But it is hard to develop a boss because to where they're kind of balanced, because you want to have a variety and you want to have different abilities, and of course everybody's brain is gonna work differently as you approach. And then you've got different builds. Some builds are going to be more agreeable with boss mechanics than others, and of course playstyle, so I mean, oh, I'm supposed to check this out. Okay, you get defense, poise, reduce debuff duration. Oh, okay. I think we'll go with that. Okay, so we've unlocked this part of the map. Oh, we could unlock all of that too. I wonder if we can jump up there. Shit. Dude, that game, Drago, I mean, like I said, I've only seen like the first area, because you see a lot of it in the trailer. And then of course, like I said, I played the first area in the original. So I was like, okay, I'll spoil myself on the graphics. That game, dude, looks ridiculously I mean, it is so gorgeous. And one of the things that I'm very anal about, and that really just gets under my skin, aside from frame rate stutter, is pop-in. I can't stand pop-in. It's so immersive breaking. And when I watched some of the playthroughs of people doing that first area, I didn't see any pop-in at all, which probably is due to the technology. Oh yeah, it does. It's probably due to the technology of the way they've done the SSD with the with the AMD CPU and the hardware and everything. Yeah. So, and I don't know what's going to really happen with Cyberpunk, but if it does actually launch on December 10th, I'm not going to be playing it when it launches. I'm going to wait. But like in the few videos I did watch, I didn't see any pop in either. But those were kind of brief videos. But I want to watch and look for on the PC if there's any pop in, because One thing that the console has that the PC doesn't, with at least with the PS5, is we might actually be experiencing pop-in issues on the PC version where it might not happen at all on the PS5 version or Xbox. But I'm not going to talk Xbox because I don't own one. I'm not going to buy one. Yeah, that's true. So of course, they do have to do the Cyberpunk next gen updates, and they've already said those won't be released on December 10th. They said sometime next year. So I probably won't, I'm probably going to wait till the game is actually finished because I kind of feel they're releasing it, where it's not really finished, but it's finished enough where people can go ahead and start playing it. I'm gonna wait. I don't need to jump into that game. I want it to be a good experience. Because like even Nier Automata, when it launched for PC, was a mess. Now I don't know by personal experience because I didn't play it. I didn't buy it till almost a year later. And by that time, there was a lot of people that had already done like patches and fixes for the game to optimize it where it plays much better on PC. Still has some issues, but for the most part, it's way better. So I'll wait for that. I don't, Jesus Christ. Heal, please. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the guy that doesn't run around or jump over the box. He stands there like an asshole. Okay, we're gonna go over here now. Yeah, I agree. I've noticed that they have made some changes to the game, from patching. So I think in time, we might see more. Let me check something real quick. Oh, there's literally nothing here. We can jump off, though, and test this ring a little bit more. Oh, okay, so we kind of cleared most of that map, but there was really nothing there. All right, yeah. Okay. So there's an area over here, which I don't know exactly how to get to, but we're going to head over there. Only problem is I don't know. Oh, Hunter's house. I think that's the one. Okay, so there's a ledge up there that I need to try to jump up to, but it's a bit tricky. Let me save here because it's going to throw me back if I... Yeah, I wasn't even aware of that either, and I didn't even think about Bloodborne. I know God of War does, but the fact that they added it for Demon Souls, I mean, it's nice, but I don't like. I'm so used to the way the games play as it is. I mean, I'm sure I'll like it when I play it, but I don't know if it's something that that is like oh my god, like, so, you know, like I have to play it and see. But I almost got up there. I have a feeling this one's going to be a hard one. Whoa. No, damn it. At least I'm at the same owl. I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I just did it. Okay, I don't know what's in here, so I'm going to save. Hold on. Yeah, I agree. That's what I was thinking. Because the Dark Souls remaster is not that old. What is it? 2 years old? Maybe 3? And when you look at it, it's like, it wasn't really done. Like, you know what it reminded me of? The Skyrim remaster. You remember when they remastered Skyrim? Like how, like it really wasn't much of a remaster. Exactly. That's exactly what you're exactly right. It's like a cash grab. All right, I'm going to save right here. Because I don't know if it might be a bit of a problem trying to get back up here. Oh, really? I bought it. So I bought the original and then I bought the remaster, and I didn't feel like, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Like, I could never get into Skyrim. And like, I don't want to shit on the game. You know, every time I went to go play it, whether it was when I originally bought it, the remaster, or even the VR version, I would play anywhere from, 15 to 30 hours, and then I'd get bored with it. Oh, okay. I don't think I had any stability issues with the first one. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa! Who's this dude? Whoa! Holy shit! Whoa, he's putting fucking poison on me. What an asshole. shit, I should have fucking... Oh, what's up here? Oh, cool. Healing. Yes, I need heals. Because I forgot to bring some. Whoa! Dude, this guy kicked the shit out of me. I wonder who this guy is. He's like a fucking hunter. Yes, I feel like I'm in fucking Bloodborne, you know, when you run across a damn hunter. All right. Excuse me. Let me see if I can put some poison resist on if I don't have any on. Yeah, because I got that. Okay, so I do have the poison resist ring. Actually, I don't think I have anything other than the ring that's poison resist. All right, fuck it. And I just right into his attack. He's fast too. Damn it, I need to get this. Whoa. He's no joke. Yeah, he's fast. Let me take off some of these fucking items. Wow, it's like he had dodged like all my goddamn attacks. What the fuck? Okay, I better not get in there. Shit, I'm gonna have to load all that shit again. Yeah, that's true. That's weird. This is getting stunned by that shit. Yeah, that shit's stunning his ass. Shit. I was almost dead. I think I need to get those heals. Yeah, let me go get those fucking heals. Shit. Shit. Fuck. Almost had him. He's almost dead. Yeah. Where the hell is he? Damn. Some enemies, yeah, that is the case. Shit. He's being a fucking asshole. Finally got his ass. Oh shit. Don't die. Don't die. I don't want to be a fucking like plague beast. Okay, I didn't die. I'm almost dead though. Okay. No achievement, no loot. What the fuck on the point was fighting that dude for? Yeah. I might just have to feather out of here because if I try to drop down, I might have just enough health where I'd end up... Oh, but I got that fall ring. Yeah, I can fall. I can jump. I can drop down. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I didn't get an achievement and I didn't get any items or anything. I would have kind of thought that that would, you know, kind of grant something. But okay, we'll move on to the next task. At least it was more challenging. It wasn't like all, like before. It just seemed a little bit too easy. 1 second. All right, I think we need to go to the mining tunnel. Okay, so there's an item up here, and this particular item is supposed to allow you to unlock other areas in the game, which I haven't gotten yet. So I'm going to try to get that now. I think there's also a couple other places in here that I need to check out. Yeah, right there. Well, let's start with the first. Let me go ahead and save. I don't know why I'm doing this. I got that ring on. Okay, that's what I need to try to get up to, is that fucking thing. Why is it so dark in here? Yeah, the jumping is a little bit tricky with this fucking dash. Damn, that's going to be a bitch to get up there. Fucking A, I did it. Hand of Flames. Okay. Summon a giant flaming hand that damages enemies in front of you. Can also open flaming blocked passages. Yeah, this is what we want. Now there's another item. I don't know the name of the item. But you have to do this quest and you have to do it a certain way. But I don't think it really unlocks like necessarily like passageway. Well, it unlocks like passageways, but most of the stuff that from what I looked up is just like mediocre items. I don't think anything like particularly like real big. If I do a second playthrough, I'll definitely try to grab it. Oh, I wonder if there's something down here. We can go check that out. Oh, I guess we could try it out right here. Oh, cool. Okay. I think one of the things that the developers probably should have done for something like that is when you unlock an area like this, I almost feel like a lot of the items that are maybe locked behind it should be something of higher value. Or if you don't want to be like, you know, obviously giving out like real powerful items in the game, you could have it to where you maybe collect like a piece of something, like maybe you're piecing together a piece of armor or maybe a weapon, and you have to go around the game and, you know, kind of find all the, you know, the blocked passages because maybe you didn't find them all, and piece together a really good weapon or a piece of armor or an item or something like that. But just to have it kind of, you know, go through all the trouble of getting the item and to just have like some gold or something behind it, it doesn't seem as very satisfying or rewarding. But you don't want to be giving out like, you know, ridiculous items for every single block passage either, you know, because then you end up being like, you know, too overpowered. That's why I say maybe have it like almost kind of like Zelda when you build the Triforce of Power, you have to collect all the little pieces and then you know, put it together. And the challenge is finding all the places that you have to unlock. I think we can go like that. I gotta watch out for these fucking mining carts. I got a prompt, but it's... All right. These motherfuckers burn. All right, I got an ember. All right, there's an area all over there that I need to go check out. Shit, I'm gonna have to fucking port. Actually, I might be able to do it. Wrong one. Yep, this is it. Yeah, this should take that. This is the shortest way. So one of the things I do like about this game, so I don't know if you ever played Axiom Verge, but that game is awesome. But like any game, it does have flaws. And one of the things I really didn't like about the game is there is no real like, or at least maybe it comes later, but I don't know. I got pretty far into the game and there's no real like teleporting. So like if you could literally go from one side of the map all the way to a whole nother part of the, side of the map. And, because maybe you're looking for something and if it's not there, then you got to go look somewhere else. At least here, like you can save a lot of time by having the teleports. And I kind of hope when they release the second game that they put something like that in, because like that was the only reason why I kind of stopped playing it. Cause it was just like, I don't mind looking around for stuff, but if I'm having to like zigzag all over the fucking map and it's taking me 10 or 15 minutes to get from one part of the map to the other, and I end up finding out it's not there, and I don't want to go online and look things up. I want to figure it out on my own. It becomes very discouraging because of the time that you're investing. Whereas this, it's not so bad because you can jump around to the map pretty quickly. Yeah, there's some parts of the game where you are going to have to, foot it a bit. But if you've already been to the area, you've already covered it, and you get like, kind of rewarded with some sort of shortcut or unlock, kind of like in Bloodborne. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about it. I mean, I do want to finish up Axiom Verge. Like, I got real far in that game. I don't know I don't know, like I haven't really looked up as far as like percentage, but if I were to guess how far I was in my playthrough, I would say probably at least over 50%, probably like close to 3/4. I don't know. There might be a lot more to it. I love the game. The game was awesome, but it was just the lack of being able to teleport from one place to another to kind of save time instead of having to run all over the place, you know, looking for certain things. Like if you look at the old original Metroid game, it was kind of like that. You didn't really have teleports, and the map was kind of big, but nowhere near as big as Axiom Verge. Axiom Verge is huge. All right, let's go down first. Whoa. Okay. Now, one thing I do think they should change in this game, and this is one of the things that I didn't really like the way the Souls games were done when it comes to magic. Dark Souls doesn't give you a teleport for a while, but since it's 3D, it can. Oh yeah, it's very different. I have no complaints, you know, about the way the Souls, like. I love that's part of one of the big things I love about those games. One of the main pros that I think those games get right that I wish other games would incorporate. Like, you know, I've played almost all the games now, and I was thinking about this the other day. You know, I've got to still play Demon Souls, obviously, and Dark Souls 2. But out of all the world designs, as far as like the world and the map, I think Dark Souls 1 is the best. Because there's something very unique about the world design and the shortcut system and how everything ties together. And not that Bloodborne didn't do that well, but I don't think it did it as good as Dark Souls 1. And same thing with Dark Souls 3. It was good, but not as good as Dark Souls 1. Yeah. So you and I are kind of in agreement there. Yeah. I mean, like that, I think that's like one of the major things that I feel that game just did so right that I wish other games would incorporate. Like, you know, as much as I love God of War doesn't even come close to that level of world design. I mean, it has good world design, but not like that. Like it would take God of War to another level if they could incorporate something like that. Bloodborne has great shortcuts for each. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if you care or whatever, but I have learned that Cory Barlog is actually not going to be directing God of War that they're working on now that is allegedly being released in 2021. And I don't know, like we don't have an official release date. I don't even know if they've officially announced a release date or if people are just assuming it's 2021. But yeah, he's actually not directing it, and a lot of people are like worried about it, but I think the reason why, and I'm not really worried about it, is he said specifically when they did, you know, God of War 2018, that they had so much content from like all the research they had done, you know, building the game when they were literally reinventing it, that they had to cut out a lot. And they didn't want to do a DLC, you know, and just, you know, just be adding in more DLCs because they had so much content. So they thought, you know, it would be better just to hold off and just save it for, you know, a sequel. I'm sure obviously they still need to add to it. You know, it's not like they just had a whole nother game ready to go, but I think that's the reason why they're going to be able to put out another game so quickly, because, you know, God of War released April of 2018 and we're getting it if it does release holiday of 2021, that's less than 2 years. Well, let's see, because we got it in 2018. So yeah, I also kind of wish that they weren't releasing God of War 2021, because I also feel, I mean, I want to play it, but I kind of feel that when you have releases that are so close together of a game like that, that in my opinion is done so well, it almost kind of waters it down to a point where you don't really appreciate it as much. I mean, this is just my perspective. I can't speak for other people, but let me use an analogy to explain what I mean. Let's say you're walking in the desert and you got a bottle of water. Okay, cool. You make that bottle of water last, but eventually you run out. And you're walking and you're walking and you're walking. If you get another bottle of water on your journey through the desert, within, a few hours, you're not really going to appreciate the water as much because you got it right away. But let's say you don't get that bottle of water for the rest of the day and you go a whole nother day and you still don't have water. And then you go another day, provided you haven't died of dehydration. Well, you can go a while for dying of dehydration, but let's say 2 or 3 days later, you finally come across that bottle of water. You're going to appreciate that bottle of water like it's, your life depended on it. You're just gonna really be, engulfed in it. And that's the reason why I don't like the Marvel films, because Marvel, if you look at all the Marvel films that have been released, well, Marvel's gone down a path that I particularly don't care for, but I'm a Gen X, so I'm a boomer. Millennials and Gen Zs probably like those films. I like some of them. I'm not saying they're all bad, but a lot of them are just, too woke for my taste. But aside from all that, I personally feel there's just so many, too many Marvel films to really, make it to where it can be appreciated. When I was a kid, you would get a film that would be released and you'd watch it, maybe love it or whatever. And it would be, years before you got, some sort of sequel or whatever. And when you got it, it was usually, just as good or better than the first film. Like if you look at Terminator 1, I know it's kind of a boomer movie, but you look at Terminator 1, I remember as a kid when I watched that and I loved that film. That was like one of my favorite films. And then like we didn't get Terminator 2 for a long time, after that. And then Terminator 2 just, took it to another level. Obviously the later Terminator films are garbage, but I like the first 3 films. But the point is I think that it's good to make your audience wait. And it also allows you as a developer, as a creator, to put more time and love into the craft of whatever it is you're making. But if you like just turn around and just kind of spitting it out, then it almost becomes like a cash grab. The big Sony releases have been consistently great for a while now, so I have full confidence in them. Oh, I'm not saying that God of War, that the 2021 sequel will not be good. I'm sure it will be. That's not really what I was trying to say. Especially considering that I think a lot of the work for the sequel that they're going to be releasing, I think a lot of it, the work is already done. And obviously they're just kind of adding on more to it. I mean, I don't know if you remember seeing the initial launch, or not launch, but the announcement of God of War 2018. Like, people were going crazy because it had been so long since they had gotten a God of War game. And then when it just, finally came out, it was just like, yeah, I'm in a full agreement with you in regards to like Sony titles. I wouldn't have bought a PlayStation 5 if I didn't have faith in Sony. I mean, when it comes to the games, I'd almost argue I'm enjoying the PlayStation games as a whole. Sony's games, obviously, they're developers that are under Sony, more so than I am PC games. But I'm also not playing a lot of multiplayer games anymore, which is where PC is, shines, more so. Oh, hey, Janaid, how's it going? I think, no, I think I've only been streaming about an hour, somewhere around there. But I'm not going to be streaming real long today. I'll probably stream for probably another, 2-3 hours. Oh, it's been 2 hours. Well, my sense of time is fucked. Thanks, Drago. I mean, I could actually look on my OBS here, but I didn't bother to alt tab. Yep, an hour and 54 minutes. Okay, so huh. Let me switch over. Oh, okay, no problem. I wouldn't be opposed to God of War being pushed back to 2022, just to kind of really give it, I think the longer you make people wait, obviously you don't want to make them wait too long. I mean, look at Cyberpunk, 8 years in January. They're just beating the 8-year mark by like I think about a month. That's too much, but it's not bad. It's not a bad idea to kind of make your audience wait. It builds anticipation. I don't think there's a ledge here where I can jump up there, so I don't even know if I can get up here. Oh, I almost had it if I hadn't hit that damn back. Wasn't it The Last Guardian that was in production for like 9 years or some shit? I don't know. I think I heard of that game, but I don't think I followed it. Oh, almost had it. I keep hitting because the way the buttons are on the face pad, I keep hitting the wrong button. I was starting to look at Cyberpunk like Star Citizen. I was beginning to think it was going to end up turning something like that. Let me check something real quick. Check my map here. Are you talking about CD Projekt Red crunching since March? They've been crunching a lot longer than that. They've been crunching since, I don't know exactly when 2019, but close to the beginning of 2019. Yeah. Oh no, they've been crunching for well over a year. It's literally like 2 years now. They've been in crunch. That was part of the reason why, you know, people like myself that were getting kind of pissed off. Oh, okay. So I thought you were referring to like March 2020. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's so rough on the developers, man. You know. I'm not even sure this is the way to go to get to this thing, or if I'm supposed to come from the other way. Oh, maybe I could do that. I kind of wish they would have incorporated a wall jump. Wall jumping is fun. So close. Hold on. Does Hollow Knight have like a wall jump? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, the developers in this game, they... Uh-oh. Controls started getting all wonky. The developers broke the controls for this game. And Steam has had a really hard time. Yeah, I'm getting like some weird shit going on now. Maybe I'm breaking my controller doing that. All right, fuck this. We're gonna move on. Actually, let me do this. Oh, shit. Oh, I've never played that, but I've heard that game. Like, I've heard of it. If I remember right, that motherfucker laid a trap. He thinks I can't see it. I don't think I own Binding of Isaac. No, it wasn't the bear that laid it. It was that old man. I thought they only laid the traps when they were dying, because that's the only time I've actually seen them do it. But I think it's because I'm killing them. By the time they go to do that, to like lay them down. Oh, I'm in the fucking wrong area. Whoa! This guy's going all ham. Balu. I don't know if I know what that is. Okay, this is another one of these things. I remember like the Jungle Book, but I don't like remember the story or anything like that. So there's this item very much like the Hand of Flames, but it's called Breath of Goddess, and you get it. You have to do this quest in order to get it, and it doesn't really like. It would be good to get, and if I do another playthrough, I'll definitely try to get it. But it seems to mostly unlock it just unlocks like another shortcut. You don't get any particular items that are like real valuable. I'm gonna go back to that tree because I think I was in the right spot for the tree. But I think there's a way to enter it from below that I may have missed. I might already have the item. What's it called? Glowing orb. Yeah, I don't think I have it. Actually, let's just do this. Okay. Oh yeah, these guys spit at you too. I don't know if the spit does damage, but it does like some kind of blind. I stepped in the bear trap. There's another one right there. And I don't think there's any particular way to set them off other than to step in them. I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to even get up in that fucking shit. Doesn't say any. The map doesn't really show much. It just shows. It almost looks like you can drop down from above because there's like an opening, but from what? All right, we're going to do this instead. probably save here. Actually, we did already. Never mind. Man, there's a lot. I see a lot more I need to explore. All right, let's go over here. All right, I already got that chest. All right, we have not been in here yet. That's a big ass fucking spider. Fucker, get off me. Dynamite. Okay. So one of the things that the PS5 apparently does that's supposed to be like one of the new, I guess, technology advances that they're adding to it is the 3D audio. But unfortunately, the way they've done the 3D audio is, I mean, they're gonna add more updates to add other devices, but it will only work if you connect headphones to your controller through the audio jack, or if you have headphones that use like a USB dongle or connect via USB and directly into the PlayStation 5, and that the PlayStation 5 recognizes it as stereo headphones. Most headphones will support the 3D audio, but getting the audio from your headphones, you know, to connected to your PS5, if you're not live streaming and you just connect it directly either to the controller or to the PS5, it's probably not an issue. But that's been one of the things I've been researching to try to figure out how I'm going to do that. So that way when I'm playing the games, I can get the 3D audio, but that I can also stream it and the audio work correctly. And I believe I have a solution. I don't know if it's going to work. I will find out, you know, once I get the PS5 and I'm able to test it. But apparently there is a sound card, an external sound card that you can use that's made by Creative Labs called the G6. And you can connect that sound card via USB to your console, and then you connect your headphones to that sound card, so you don't have to go through the controller. Because I don't want to be going through the controller because it's going to kill the battery. And even though I have a secondary controller, I still don't want to be using the controller for that. I want my controller completely wireless, if I can get it that way. But even even aside from all that, even if I wanted to do the controller, it would still be a problem, because how am I going to get the audio that is going through the headphones from, the PlayStation, either through the controller or through the USB connection from the headset into the live stream, because because of the way I do my setup. So that's been a bit of a challenge. And the solution that I have, I don't know if it's going to work, but one of the things I want to try and test is using the Creative Labs sound card, the G6, connect the sound card to the PlayStation 5, run the stereo out from the sound card into my mixer, and then from the mixer that will go directly into OBS for the stream, and then out to my headphones. So I get the 3D audio. I don't know if the stream will benefit from that. That's something that would be interesting to test, because, and I don't really know, because nobody's tested it, nobody's talking about it, at least not that aspect, because it is just going through a stereo audio jack. And since OBS streams it as stereo audio, you can't get 5.1 surround sound, at least not with OBS. I believe you can do it on YouTube, but you can't do it on Twitch. But I don't think it matters anyways, because you're doing stereo. I'm wondering if people that are watching the live stream, if I stream the 3D audio through OBS and I get it working correctly, I'm wondering if people who are wearing headphones while I'm playing the game, if they will also be able to benefit from that 3D audio. So I'm very interested in, testing that. And the few people that have actually played around with 3D audio, they don't claim that it's like this amazing new thing like HDR was or whatever for like TV. But they do notice, when they're not looking for it, they do notice that it does kind of enhance the sound. And I remember when I was playing Bloodborne, that was one of the things I really loved about, wearing headphones, is I was hearing a lot and there was no real 3D audio, at least not the technology that we're going to have with the PS5. But I could hear sounds and I could hear, the direction of where they were coming from. And that was on the PS4. So if it was working, if I was getting a sense of ambient and sound effects that were somewhat 3D just with that, I'm wondering what is this new technology going to be like? And another thing I didn't notice either is when I went into my PlayStation 4, it was not outputting the audio to stereo headphones. It was outputting it, I believe, through HDMI or optical. I'm using optical right now, and that's what I normally use. But if that works, that means that I'm probably going to convert everything to stereo analog, because I'm always wearing headphones anyways. There's no real point in using optical, at least not for streaming. I just do it because it's, simpler to set up that way. So even if I get my PlayStation 5 on Monday, I'm not just going to immediately jump into Demon Souls right away. There's some things that I want to test. I want to test, setting up the audio. Also want to test the PS Remote Play, and I have to mess around with HDR, because another problem, and I'll show you real quick. Let me go to. Okay, so right now, if you look at the game, this is probably not the best example. Let me see if I can get to a. Let me go outside, because that'll probably be a better. Because this area is really dark. But whenever you're running HDR, OBS doesn't really have true conversion from HDR to SDR. So whenever you're using HDR and you're going through a capture card, even if the capture card supports HDR, which mine does, it doesn't have, OBS doesn't have the ability to convert HDR to SDR so the colors look correct. And like right now, this game is not an HDR game. Shit. Trying to get to an area that is a little bit more vibrant. All right, this is a little more lit. Let me kill this fucking thing and I'll show you what I mean. Okay. So I have a setting here where I have a filter system that I came up with in OBS that if I'm running a game in HDR, it will convert it to where it looks like SDR. So right now this is normal SDR, but if I were to turn on the HDR filter system on a normal SDR, it drastically changes the colors. So I'll go ahead and turn it on now. And you'll notice the colors will become a lot more kind of saturated. And that's because this is the filter system that I would normally use when playing a game in HDR, because OBS doesn't have that. And the developers for OBS, I don't know what their reasons are, why they haven't incorporated some sort of, you know, HDR to SDR conversion. I don't know, you know, what's involved, but they've known this has been a problem for years and they just haven't done it. So I'll switch back to the normal. And even though you can get, even if you have a capture card that does, so Elgato has a capture card that will capture in HDR and convert it to SDR. So when you go into OBS, it will actually output a normal SDR and you don't have to worry about it. But unfortunately, Elgato and AMD, things might have changed now, but when I tested it, AMD doesn't like, or Elgato and AMD don't get along, or didn't get along when I tested it. The capture card just didn't want to work. There were times I could boot it up and it would work fine. Times I boot it up and it just wouldn't work at all. So I had to stick with AverMedia. But of course, this was, you know, March of 2020. So about 8 months ago. It's possible there might have been updates that might have corrected that problem. But there are other issues with using Elgato that you also have to take into account, things like screen tearing, because it doesn't support VRR. Not that AverMedia does, but I've had a lot less problems with screen tearing with AverMedia than I have with Elgato. Elgato has had numerous problems with screen tearing. So that's another reason why I prefer to use AverMedia. But anyways, these are a few things that I, as a streamer, wanting to stream like PS5, that I want to kind of work out. Now, there are other people that are streaming PS5 that, you know, probably, you know, just stream it at normal, but they probably don't even know about these things. So when you go to like watch a streamer that is streaming it, they may not be using the 3D audio, or they may not be using full HDR. They may actually have HDR off because they want to be able to stream it without these technical problems. And I know exactly how that feels, because that's what I was doing when I was trying to stream, I think God of War the first time. I didn't run HDR for God of War because I couldn't get it to work right, at least for streaming. So, but then I finally got it working and it looks amazing. And I was just like, oh, this is so much better. But if you're also streaming directly from the PS5 and you're not going through a capture machine or anything like that, I don't really know how that works as far as like HDR conversion. That is pretty interesting, but that would, I mean, I don't think you'd have to worry about it. That spider was awfully calm about you killing it. Yeah. Oh, so here's one of the things that I wanted to talk about this game that I feel needs to be changed. So, and this is one of the things that the gripes I have about the Souls games. So right now, if I do like melee, you notice my blue bar is depleting, right? Okay. So it's like the Souls game. You're using stamina, and it also affects your, your dodging or whatever. It's also utilizing stamina. All right. And of course, if you were to use the bow, it's the same thing. It uses stamina, right? However, when you're using any kind of arcane attack, which is at the lower bottom right-hand corner, these attacks, you notice there's like a green bar to the lower right of it. Now, I've already put in skill points for that green bar, which is pretty much your mana bar. But I can literally spam these birds indefinitely, and I never have to worry about mana or anything like that. Now this green poison attack, exactly. And that, I mean, I've unlocked the talent to do that. Now, if you don't have the talent to do that, then you don't really get, then you have to manage your mana a bit more. But the thing is I've already unlocked the talent, and it's not like I can just go and erase it. I mean, I can play a new playthrough. There is a guy that does reset your talent points, and I may do that. But that's why I bumped it up to hard mode, because, it was starting to become very trivial. But this particular attack, this does use mana accordingly. So like this attack, I think is, pretty fair, because you will run out of mana as you spam it. But these birds, like, you never run out of mana with these birds. You never have to worry about running out of mana. And I think that should be fixed. I also think they do more damage than they should. So if you're running like an arcane build, which I'm kind of running more arcane with a bow, every now and again I'll use melee, very rarely though. In the beginning I was, but like if I'm just using a bow, that's fine, but I'm using stamina. But if I need to dodge or whatever, it's like the Souls games. So you're handicapping your mobility along with your attacks. But if you're just using arcane, then you can literally use all of your stamina just for mobility. And since you're not running out of mana, I think you get my point. So this is something that I think the developers need to fix with this game, and I don't think it should just be that particular item, but I think they need to go back in and reevaluate the arcane items and how they function. Whoa! That was a lot of damage. I agree with you. I've always gravitated towards playing a magic class. Truthfully, I prefer a hybrid build. I prefer a build where you're utilizing magic and melee. So you're not like overly powered with magic, but you're not overly powered with melee. You're kind of the best of both worlds. More well-rounded. You got your stand-up game and your ground game. But I've always, been really partial to that. But I've noticed in a lot of games that I've played, and most of them were MMOs, whenever it came to melee and magic, I never really found a game that really ever got it right. It was always one being more powerful than the other. And more often than not, most developers would generally favor melee as far as making melee more powerful than the magic class. But that wasn't always the case. There were a few games where the magic class was just retarded overpowered. I'll give you an example. I can give you several, but So I used to play this MMO called Ultima Online. I beta tested it and I played it, when it launched, and I played that game for about 3 or 4 years. But in the beginning, that game was heavily like if you were a melee class, you didn't stand a chance. Like magic was just so OP in the game, and it was like that for probably the first year and a half. And then Tom Chilton, who's also used to be one of the head developers and directors for Blizzard, but that came later. Before he went to Blizzard or Activision, he worked for Origin that owned Ultima Online. And when he came in, which led to the firing of Lord British, which is I always get the Diablo director and Ultima director confused. I think it's Richard Garriott, and I believe the Diablo director is David Brevik. So it's either one of those two. I love them both. That's why I get them confused, because they're both great developers. But they're like the head guys, the head directors. But we just call him Lord British from Ultima Online. Well, they fired him, and it was kind of like a really fucked up thing. But when they fired him, the reason they were letting him go is because Origin wanted to take creative control over Ultima Online and turn it into something that was not in the vision of what Lord British wanted. So it was kind of like a mutual agreement to sell it, kind of like letting it go. And then Tom Chilton came in, and when he came in, he was more favorable to melee. So they came in and they buffed the melee class, which rightfully needed to be done, because melee was a joke. Like, you didn't stand a chance in that game if you were a melee class. Well, they ended up breaking it because they made melee so friggin' powerful and mages so weak. It literally went, from where mages were gods and melee were just, junk, to the opposite. And now, if you were a mage class, you didn't stand a chance against melee. And it really, really sucked because, and at that point, the best thing to do was to try to create a hybrid build, which the hybrid builds worked pretty well for a little while. But then Tom Chilton didn't like that, so he broke that too. I don't really have any love for that guy, and I'll leave it at that. I don't know if you know who he is, and I didn't know he went to Blizzard. I didn't find out he was working for Blizzard until I was playing WoW. After I think I was playing WoW, going into the Burning Crusade, and because that was another problem with World of Warcraft. So when I played World of Warcraft, when I first started, I played a few different classes. I think I started with a druid. I tried a druid out, and I tried, what other class did I try? I ended up going warlock, but I tried 2 other classes before I went warlock. But I didn't go warlock because they were overpowered. They were gods. Warlocks were gods for the beginning of Burning Crusade. It was ridiculous how overpowered warlocks were. But I didn't know that, and I didn't choose to play a warlock because of that reason. Because I was new to the game, and I was trying to find a class that, had mechanics that were fun. Oh. This is where I was trying to get to. Remember that jump that I was sitting here trying to jump up to? This is where I was trying to get to. So, okay. Glad I didn't keep trying to waste time jumping up here. So anyways, getting back to the warlocks. Deformed slingshot. What is this? Is that a weapon? Yeah, it is a weapon. Attack 24, poise damage, stamina cost. That's a lot of stamina. We could try it out just to see what it does. Oh, it's kind of like a bow. It uses a lot more a lot more stamina than a bow, but let's check the damage again. So the attack is plus 24. But if I were to buff it, I might dick around with that. Might go buff it up and see what kind of damage you can get with it. It is a lot of stamina though. I don't know if it's worth it. Okay. All right. So anyways, I was talking about warlocks. So warlocks were like ridiculously overpowered for, I would say almost 3/4 of the entire Burning Crusade. Around the halfway point of Burning Crusade is when like Tom Chilton came in and he decided to start buffing hunters and warriors and even mages. Mages didn't really start to become more powerful towards the end of Burning Crusade when they were launching the Lich King expansion. And then mages literally became what warlocks used to be. They were gods. But that's the reason why I quit playing World of Warcraft, because there's a certain psychology that goes on behind the development of the World of Warcraft when it comes to class balancing that a lot of people don't know about. And it took me a long time to figure it out. I guess because I'm a slow learner. But what Blizzard likes to do, or Blizzard and Activision, is, and so first off, World of Warcraft is not really a game. It's a social media platform. That's what it is. Not too dissimilar from Twitter, except that you can create a character and you can get items and you can go and do raids and whatnot. And to a certain extent, it is partially a game, but it's not really a game. It doesn't really take a lot of skill to play that game. And I know, I played it for years. It doesn't really take skill. What it takes is teamwork. You have to get everybody, because the game focuses and literally forces you to play with other people. That's the whole point. And that's the reason why I don't play anymore, because I don't mind playing with other people, but sometimes I just want to play by myself. I just want to do my own thing. And you spend a large amount of time waiting around for other people doing things. And then if you're not doing that, then you're grinding things, just pointlessly over and over again. And you find yourself where you're kind of doing this repeated grind. Yes. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to teamwork and working with a group of people. In fact, the last time I played World of Warcraft, which was for the Legion expansion, I got into a great guild. I had a great guild, great group of people. We worked together really well. We weren't casuals, we weren't hardcore, but we raided usually like 4 days a week. Our progression was pretty good. Most of the people that we, were rolling with, we were all pretty much on the same level. We weren't like pro, but we didn't suck either. So, we didn't really have, people that were, in the guild. Like the guild leaders knew how to run the guild really well, which is great because I tried running a guild before. It sucks. It's a lot of work. And then trying to raid lead, I was just like, I don't want to mess with that shit. Just point me at the boss, tell me what I need to do, and I'll do my job. But really what makes the game challenging isn't really the boss. It's you're kind of fighting your own team to get everybody synced together to do their job at the right time and stand in the right place and execute their job at the right time. But what makes it difficult is most people just can't or are unwilling or unable to do that. And that's what usually where the failure comes in. You got people, babysitting their kids and or having fights with their wives while they're trying to raid. Or maybe they're trying to play another game while they're actually, raiding, or they forget that they're wearing their fishing pole and they don't have their main weapon equipped. I mean, or they forget to bring their pots, or they're not buffed properly. I mean, you name it, I've seen it all. I've seen it all. I played enough World of Warcraft to know, I don't miss it. I really don't. And I have to say, I almost regret all the time I put into that game, because I could have been playing other games. But, you live and learn. But a lot of people, the reason they play that is because of the social aspect. They feel like, that's kind of like I said, it's a social media platform. They log in, and that's where their friends are, and that's a place for them to go and meet and talk with their friends, which is cool. It's understandable. I'm not like total anti-social or anything, but if they're real friends, and if they're people that you really connect with and are going to enjoy, you can actually move to another game that all of you, even a co-op game, that all of you can continue to enjoy together, rather than continue to play a game that you don't enjoy. Because if you go and look, if you ever pop into a live stream of people playing World of Warcraft, of course, Swifty is an exception. Swifty loves World of Warcraft, and that's great. More power to him. But the majority of the player base actually don't like World of Warcraft or Blizzard. Most of them spend their time complaining about all the injustices that Blizzard does when they're, governing their game. And I know, I've been there. I know how it is. I remember spending many hours on the forums complaining about this, complaining about that, typing it out, and even, having bullet points and explaining your ideas concisely with a good argument without getting toxic. The devs do not give a fuck. They don't read them. They don't give a fuck. They're going to do what they want to do. And that's another reason why I quit playing the games, because once I realized that what they do is they play this teeter-totter thing where they'll go and buff one class, they'll leave that class like God state, or a couple of classes, and they'll leave it at that state for a few months, and then they'll turn around, they'll be like, oh, okay, that class is probably a little bit too overpowered, and in the meantime, while people are playing that class, let's say 2 to 4 months, they'll play that class, they'll get that class leveled up, buffed up, whatever, and they'll start grinding to get the gear. Then Blizzard will come in, and then they'll break those classes, and they'll buff up another class. And then those people will go and play that class. And then it's just like a constant whack-a-mole of going and jumping around between classes. Then you get the hardcore people. Now, I was never like this. They'll have literally every fucking class leveled up because they know how Blizzard is. Yeah, it's exact. Well, I don't even know if I'd call it rebalancing, because that's what they would call it. And that's what people who love those games would call it, but I wouldn't call it that. I mean, that's what they want you to think they're doing, but that's not what they're doing. It's just a cash grab just to keep people playing. But, I don't want to sound completely toxic about World of Warcraft. I mean, I met some really awesome people when I was playing it. I mean, I met some really great people. And, it was kind of hard, whenever I quit, leaving. That's part of the reason why people get so hooked, because, it kind of becomes that corner hangout. You build a friendship with people but I found for myself, it's like, I've always been loyal to my friends, once I understand, that there's a understanding there, but I don't want to punish myself for like something just so I can hang out with my friends, if that makes any sense. Like, I'll give you another example. So when I was a teenager, I was heavily into drugs. I did a lot of drugs. I used to drink a lot. I was crazy. Well, I'm still crazy, just not a little more tame now. And a lot of my friends who I grew up with from childhood, since like kindergarten, we all kind of went through the same thing together. You know, we went through the drug phase together. And there came a point in my life where I said, okay, I'm either going to continue drinking and doing drugs and end up dead in a few years, or I'm going to make a stand now, quit, and actually change my life around and do something more positive, and you know, maybe even go to college. And I did do that. I quit cold turkey. I almost died because of it. Actually, I was hospitalized a couple times because my body was in shock. But the point is I had to walk away from those friends, and these were not just friends to me. They were literally family. And it was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. And, but I did it, and I walked away from them because as I've said before, you know, of course the number can vary, but you're always going to be kind of the average of your 5 closest friends. If you're hanging around 2 or 3 people and they're, you know, junkies or whatever, chances are you might be one too. Or if you're hanging around people that are, that are martial artists and doing jujitsu, I'm kind of going down a path of Joe Rogan here, then chances are you might be that too. It's kind of like that you are what you eat type of mentality. So I had to make a stand and I had to cut those friends off. And it wasn't like, like I didn't know these people personally. And it wasn't like I just knew these people a year or two. These were people I grew up with and knew for most of my life. And we knew each other very well. Stayed at each other's house, went through all the console games, played games together, rode bikes together, did everything, climbed trees, skateboard, did all kinds of stupid shit as kids would do. And when I walked away from it so I could get sober, it was really, really hard. But then after I was sober, I went back, I kind of got reacquainted with some of them. Some of them got cleaned up. Some of them didn't. Some of them were dead. So, but I guess the point is like, that was kind of a learning experience for me that I'm not, and it sounds bad, but I'm not going to consume something that either I'm not enjoying or that's not good for me just because my friends are. And it was a good lesson to learn, especially as young as I learned it. Because I think by the time I was completely sober by the time I was 25. I started my sobriety, I guess, around 23. So somewhere around there is like my early 20s. And I'm not sure if this story is any kind of lesson that is good for you or you don't need to know, or maybe it's something you can relate to. But I see a lot of people kind of doing that, in the World of Warcraft environment. They're obviously that's a different thing. It's, well, one would argue it's a drug. Some people not. If you're able to take care of your responsibilities and do your thing, great, and play World of Warcraft, more power to you. Like Swifty, I think, is one of the more healthier World of Warcraft gamers. I don't know if you know who Swifty is. He's a really awesome dude. He's a really good dude. But there are people that play World of Warcraft that, they'll get on and stream. They don't shave. They don't take a shower. They don't brush their teeth. They're eating on stream. They look like assholes, and I don't mean like assholes in a down sense, but they're not taking care of themselves. And, that's where it kind of gets to be, a bit bad. And, a lot of it is because, they kind of fall into that trap where it almost becomes like an unhealthy drug. I've been there. I know what it's like. I don't think I ever got so bad where I wasn't like taking care of myself. Yeah, well, that's cool. But I guess the point of the story is there's nothing wrong with being loyal to your friends. And if you have your certain circle of friends, and obviously you love them like family and they to you, that's cool. But you do always you kind of have to put yourself first. And as long as you're hanging around healthy friends, they'll understand and they'll want to support you on whatever decisions you have. But sometimes people are, I guess, so extroverted and so insecure that they're just kind of and even guys are this way. I mean, mostly females are worse about it because, females are generally more insecure than guys, but guys are known to do it too. You just kind of have to learn how to balance it or whatever. And obviously too, like if you have a friend that's maybe not doing so well, do what you can to help them, but don't be afraid to extend a hand out, obviously, to help them if you can, but be careful with those friends that are not willing to help themselves, because then they could end up pulling you down with them. I've been down that road. I learned that really early in life. Although I made that mistake several times. I was really dumb when it came to shit like that. It took a while before I learned to shut that shit down. Because, you don't want to be a complete narcissist. You want to have empathy for people. You want to understand people make mistakes, and people deserve a second chance sometimes, and you don't want to, if somebody's going through a tough time, you don't want to be too judgmental on them and just be like, shut on them and just, abandon them. But at the same time, they have to show that they're really willing to want to help themselves and be willing to grow. Like a few days ago, I made a comment about Shroud, and, I don't know exactly remember what I said, but I said I didn't really care for Shroud very much, but I don't hate the guy. I don't dislike him. And he's a young guy. The reason why I made the comment I made is Shroud's in a very unique position. He's not the only one where, one second. Let me mute this music. Actually I can just turn it down a little bit. So he's in this position where, like, he's a professional esports gamer, or was. I don't know if he's still professional or not, but he's, making more money than I'll probably ever see, and most of us will probably ever see. And money changes people. And I know, because even me, like, I used to be homeless, I used to be poor, and not that I'm like rich now, but I'm a lot more financially secure now than I used to be. And sometimes when you do acquire more money and you get to a certain level of status, it can be easy to forget where you came from, unless you were already born into it, unless it just kind of fell into your lap. And, I don't want to presume to know Shroud or Ninja and their life situation, but they're really, really young. And to be that financially set at that young of, that level of youth, I guess, they're going to have a very different perspective on life than somebody who has never had that level of, financial status. So there's I guess a sense of tone deafness, to it. And I think that was one of the reasons why I made the comment about Shroud that I did. But I don't want to be unfair to him because, he's still a young guy. He still has room to grow, and hopefully in time he will grow. But one of the things that I also notice about people that have a status like him is it doesn't always last. And, Shroud's already kind of getting to that point, because I believe he's a millennial. I don't think he's a Gen Z. And as you're getting older, what he's doing right now, it's not going to last. I mean, the younger generation doesn't want to watch old people. Look at me. I'm a Gen Xer. I'd be considered a boomer. But even if I was a regular streamer and I was advertising a lot and I was more entertaining or whatever, the younger generation doesn't want to watch an older gen like myself more often than not. I'm sure there's exceptions. I mean, you look at Dr. Disrespect, he's like 38, but he's one of those exceptions. But there's a time span on this type of occupation for making money. Now, Shroud may be smart enough to be doing other things that are going to keep him on a level, but there are some people, and I've seen this happen before, where people get to a certain status and they're not thinking about the future and they end up falling. Now, I don't wish that on him or anybody, but, and that's why I kind of made that comment. He's, his level of arrogance right now, because I doubt he's ever been homeless. I doubt he's ever had to wear rags, literally wear rags, and have to worry about, whether he's going to have food the next day. I was homeless at 16, technically earlier than that, but I got arrested because you're not here in where I live. You're not legally allowed to leave home until you're 16. And I left home at 13, and I was mowing lawns. I had my own lawn mowing business when I was a kid, and I was making a killing. I was making a lot of money mowing lawns. But I got arrested because wasn't allowed to leave home at that age, and my mom was still trying to collect child support from my father. All the red tape and legality issues. I won't get into all that because that gets very toxic. But I mean, for about a good year and a half, I was sleeping in a tent next to a fucking creek, sometimes bathing in the fucking creek with mosquitoes and shit. It fucking sucked. But I'm glad I went through that experience because, I know where I've been, I know what I've been through, and I know where I don't ever want to be. And it makes me want to, have a certain status, but I also don't want to ever be like rich to the point where I'm making millions like Shroud and Ninja did when they went to Mixer, because I don't think I would be able to remain honest with myself or the people that I know when I have that much money, because I think it would allow me to forget, where I came from. I'm good with the income that I have, as long as I'm able to, go to my doctors, pay for my whatever medical treatment I need, medicines, have good healthy food to eat, have a roof over my head, and I splurge on things. I have a lot of shit that I own or whatever. I have my toys or whatever, but I work for those things. I don't have a mommy and daddy that are helping me pay for those things, and I'm not, like a gifted gamer or anything like that where I'm making millions of dollars. But I don't think I would ever really want to be rich. I don't think I would. I think I would lose appreciation for the things that I have, if that makes any sense at all. All right. I believe we were going to head. Shit. Was it over here? All right, so we're going to have to go down. Let me save. Oh, shit. These fucking things. Is there another way to get over there besides doing that? I could go to that. Ah, fuck it. I didn't want to go this way because it's going to burn up all my fucking vials. Okay, I think I'm going to have to do one of these. Oh, cool. I got it. Well, I guess there's another way up there, so I don't have to go. Oh, and then there's... Okay, hold on. Well, we'll go this way first. Okay, yeah, I can't get in there from that way because I need that. Ooh, I did it. Sweet. what that thing is on his head. Because it looked like his head was shaved, but then it falls off. Yeah. Shit. Aw, fucking A, man. Fuck this dude. All right, let's see if we can go this way. Yeah, they don't do a lot of damage. They're just more annoying than anything. Okay, I think I can go through here and I should be able to drop down. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh. Scarlet boots. Wow. Well, I don't need mana. I got plenty of mana. Yeah, I like the boots I have right now. Oh, these motherfuckers. Oh shit, there's a bunch of them. It's a goddamn army. It's like Island of Dr. Moreau shit. I guess that's it for this area. So I can't get that until I get that one item that I mentioned earlier about. So I'd have to do a second playthrough or just do a whole new playthrough. All right, I'm going to go back to the beginning. There's another area over here. This area here, because I have to jump up there and there's something there. So I'm going to go over there. Poison of hatred. What is that? Just passing through, fellas. So this is another jump that I'm going to have to try to figure out. Whoa! What is this guy doing? All right. I don't know if I can do this. This is going to be a tough jump. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to jump from here. Oh, shit. That was close. What the hell? Is there something blocking me? This is fucking... I don't have analog sticks, so like moving at angles is a real bitch. Yes. Finally. Iron arrow. Whoa! What an asshole. What did I get? I think it was a ring, right? Yeah, I got this ring. Oh, plus 10 attack. Thistle ring. I like the balance ring because I'm a dumbass. I always die to gravity. Yeah, I'll just leave it as is. So this area here, I cannot get into because it's blocked. And I suspect I believe this is an exit for whatever's here. There's an entrance here, but there's a lever on the other side. Oh, you know what? This is blocked right here, and it unlocks an area over here. So maybe... Okay, we'll go check that out next. So we need to go to Maytown. Wait, was it? Oh, maybe it's Wasted Town. No, I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, that's the outskirts. Oh, okay. Take care, Drago. I don't remember exactly how to get in there. Boss of the lake. I mean the frog boss? Well, I know there's something over here. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go. Yep, because this was blocked. And I've never been in here. Oh. I really like this balance ring. Blood shard. Oh, look at that motherfucker trying to hide. Thought I didn't see him. Where the fuck am I? Where are these assholes? Oh shit. Oh crap. Oh shit. I'm gonna get fucked up here if I'm not careful. Oh, fuck. I got fucked up. Ah, shit, I hit the wrong fucking one. Damn it. Wish I had a longer cooldown on that fucking thing. Wait a minute. So it saved... Okay. Oh, no, that was because I teleported. I kind of thought something was in here. Whoa. Whoa. No, get away from me. Oh, is this that shortcut? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, so this was for that. Okay. All right, hopefully I don't die this time. Frost stone. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fuck off. Shimmer Shrine? What is that? Oh, it's an arcane ability. Can be used to... Oh, no, it's not. It's a decoration. Okay. Fuck off, dude. Not falling for that shit again. This room's fucking huge. What is that fucking sound? We're getting close to that entrance. Hopefully there's a save. Oh, fuck. It's another blockage. I got something for that. I think I've already been here. Yeah, I've already been here. I guess I could save. Whoa, that hand doesn't mess around. Shit, almost had it. There we go. Did I get curve bow? I don't know. Let me check. I don't think so. I stopped leveling because it was getting a little easy. Actually, it was getting too easy, but I also put it on hard mode. Yeah, I think I've got all the, or is curve bow, or is recurve bow, a particular bow, not an ability. Really? That would have been helpful. Yeah, I got this one. Recurve bow. Oh, really? Let's try. Oh, okay. I'll probably have to practice it a bit, but damn this thing. Just trying. Okay. Oh, wow. Something else is up there. You know what? I might be able to hit it with these when I jump up there. Damn it. I just want to try it. It's almost there. Like I can almost hit it. So close. Yeah, I hit it. It definitely didn't let me. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, okay. I see. There's like a, it looks like there's a ledge up there. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I probably have to get up there and then jump up there and then somehow get over there. Okay, here we go. There's a save.